let's stay with Kano. Our correspondent Sadiq Ilyasu is standing by. Sadiq, I know it's been quite a ride since Saturday, and Kano has been quite busy with the upset that was experienced after the election. We understand that the curfew has been lifted. How is the mood of the city at the moment?
Well, as you can see me right here, I am on the State Road. And a few meters away from me is just the government house. And since the announcement of the lift on the curfew, people have gone back with their activities. You can see a lot of people moving on the road. Markets have opened. Public places have all opened. However, some private schools are yet to open. And today we are expecting the APC. They have called a press conference, which is going to take place at their party headquarters at 2 p.m. And what we are expecting them we are expecting them to talk about the outcome of the election, which I was able to speak to the agent of the party, who happens to be the DG of the campaign of the governorship candidate, who is Rabiu Suleiman Bichi. And at that place, he expressed his dismay with the outcome of the election, and most likely they are going to reject the outcome of the election at the press conference or otherwise. But however, things have become normal, and everything now is going on smoothly in Kano. There is no any crisis, no anything is happening badly now in Kano State. Everything is now calm. Back to you.
And Sadiq, one question, I think that, those in Kano spoke really loudly in terms of the way they voted in the presidential election and also the governorship. Was that a surprise? What are people saying about that?
Well, I didn't get the question right. Please, can you repeat yourself?
I'm talking about, the color that Kano decided for presidential and also for governorship, the same party, NNPP. Was that a surprise? How are people reacting to that?
Well, it's not a surprise because, people are more interested in the governorship elections. And on the road to the election day, we have been speaking to so many voters. They have been telling us that they are willing to come out and cast their vote. If, for instance, there wasn't so much crisis during the election, the turnout would even be higher than this, because there was so much crisis in so many parts of the state, and that even suppressed voter turnout. And we would have seen a better turnout if we have not had a crisis during the election. Back to you.
Indeed.
I wanted to find out from him, that yesterday they told that the government had to impose a curfew, but we saw celebrations. There were concerns about security. In terms of security, is there anything to still worry about in Kano?
So yesterday there was some issues because after the government announced the curfew, the police failed to enforce the curfew because there are a lot of people coming out celebrating, and there wasn't such roadblocks to block them from moving around. But here on the State Road, before the road that will lead you to the government house, there was a roadblock. People have to go against the traffic for them to pass the place. But people keep on moving despite the curfew, and some people take advantage of that and went to some places and vandalized them, which is why the state government actually imposed the curfew in the first place. However, now everything is now calm and people are moving with their own activities as they should. Back to you.
Well, thank you so much, Sadiq. Most certainly we'll get more from you in due time, and as soon as you have more, I trust that you will send our way. Sadiq Ilyasu is our correspondent in Kano State.